この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Chihayafuru season 2, episode 11, and some number of episodes beyond that, which you'll already know because it'll be in the title, but I don't know because I don't know how many I'm going to watch. Probably 11 and 12. Maybe we'll watch another one. I don't know. It'll depend on cliffhangers, which may be very possible because we're in the middle of some matches and stuff, and they often span multiple episodes once they get intense, and I think they're about to get kind of intense because, well, we'll get to that in a moment, but before we get into any of the meat and nitty-gritty of the things, I just want to make a little quick announcement about what's going on with Chihayafuru. I know that some people may have noticed that there wasn't one yesterday. Today is Monday. There wasn't one yesterday, and the reason for that is that I am, at least temporarily, or until things make more sense, I am moving Chihayafuru from Sunday to Monday. That's it. It's not a huge change. It doesn't really mess anything up, I don't think, but if you were like super hype waiting for Chihayafuru on Sunday, it didn't come out. Sorry. Reason for that being that for the last couple of weeks, Chihayafuru has been getting like pushed back later and later into the day on Sunday, to the point where I would be looking at starting it at like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. while still having Hyouka to edit and render, as well as Chihayafuru to edit and render, which would be putting me at like 9 to 10 p.m. when I was actually starting the render process, and then that takes another hour or so, usually more if it's like 4 full videos for Hyouka and Chihayafuru, because PiP for each. Right. So then that takes me to like 11 p.m. or later, depending on whether, if render crashes, if bad things happen. And then it has to upload, and then I usually want to stay up to make sure that I can get it out when it's uploaded as soon as possible. So then that takes even more time, and by that point, I'm going to bed at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and that's just no good. It's been kind of okay because I can be a little bit wiggity wonkety with where I put Legend of the Galactic Heroes, but I want to switch out the Monday slot for something else as well, which keep an eye out for. It'll be starting today. We'll be starting to do sort of a my choice OVAs and retro OVA day is what I'm going to be calling it, or something like that. If you can come up with a better name for retro OVA day than retro OVA day, hit me with it. Not something stupid like Monday Fun Day, although it will be, but I just want to grab the meaning of what we're going to be doing on that day. We're going to be watching pretty random, and by OVA, I don't mean like the classification OVA. I mean short series with like 1 to 4 episodes of like 20 to an hour length, and just watching 1 or 2 episodes of whatever that is on that day. So it'll be just a way to have something really different in the wheelhouse, and to watch a bunch of shows that people probably haven't seen, including myself, because there is an absolute bounty, just like an immense number of 80s and 90s super cool, interesting OVAs that are experimental and often cyberpunky and interesting and different, and things that don't get a lot of attention. And I want to get some attention on them and talk about them, and see what we can glean about the history of anime and animation from them, and whatever, right? It'll just be for fun, but effectively like the equivalent of Late Night with Teeaboo, but with a little bit of a more focused scope, where we're not looking at seasons of show, but things that would have been released on a single VHS, or when it came about, a single DVD, and sold wherever, and probably didn't get a lot of a following, and probably didn't pick up in a big way, but are often really interesting works created by really interesting people in the industry who've had a lot of an impact. The first thing that we're going to be watching on Monday OVA Day is going to be Megazone 23, because it's got a ridiculous group of people who worked on and directed it. There are 4 people credited as directors, and all of them either did before or went on to direct and create really fantastic work, some of which are Gundam. Yeah. Yeah. So I just wanted to throw that out because it makes a lot of sense to be moving stuff around, and with Monday OVA Day being like a more flexible slot than pretty much any other, it makes sense for me to have more time to dedicate to Hyouka on Sundays, and more time to dedicate to Chihayafuru on Mondays, and it should just be all good all around. But it'll be coming out on Mondays. I announced this on the Discord last night. If you're not in the Discord and you're a patron, you should be in the Discord if you want to be. Go sift through your email, the one that's linked to your Patreon, and check for the email link that's in there. It should be something like some rewards to go along with your pledge in the email title if you need to search it in Gmail or whatever. Go find that email and click the button and get in the Discord where there are a bunch of people talking about a bunch of stuff. It's a pretty cool place. You might like it. Anyway. Chihayafuru, Season 2, Episode 11. Last time we watched 3 episodes, we watched 8, 9, and 10, and had some fun matches, some short and sweet matches against some people. The one that sticks most deeply into my mind is the Chiba High match with the group of people with seemingly foreign backgrounds who pretended to be foreigners but are all native Japanese, and all of them have their own reasons for being really into Karata, which is kind of cool and kind of a mirror to the early days of Chihaya and Taichi getting into Karata and figuring out what they like about it. As well as we had a match with school name I can't remember, but the school that's all focused on the strategy and the placement of cards and their super memorization skills, and just we're building up these like unique groups that become difficult matches and really interesting. But there's also lots of character stuff going on, lots of interesting things. Sumire in particular is having some interesting stuff going on with her character and her relationship with Karata and her hopeful for her relationship with Taichi, all of that jazz. But then the most recent thing that's happened is Tsutomu has after somebody said something like we should go back to like a standard order, you should be playing. He tries to bow out on that and is saying like, nope, we should probably keep Tsukuba in, even though he is a less experienced and not as good as far as I'm aware, not as good a player. For reasons. We don't really know why he wants to do this at the moment, and it kind of gives me vibes that feel like the one match we had a long while ago where Tsutomu just wanted to leave. He just wanted out of here. I'm out, peace. And they kind of dragged him back in like, no, man, you're part of the team. We can do this. We just got to step up our teamwork game. But this seems to be something slightly different, and it might sow some serious confusion and problems for the Misuzawa team. So, interested in seeing how that plays out. On another front entirely, we've got the singles competition building up in the background. I believe it's tomorrow from whatever day we're in, and we just had Arata banned, and then Shinobu has come in, realized that he's banned, been like, no, 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 I want to fuck his shit up, you're gonna let him play. And all the administrators are like, well, I mean, we can't not have the queen play in the matches, and she's gonna bow out if he doesn't get to play, so I guess we might be able to make an exception. Which is a little bit fucky uppy and corrupty, but whatever. I want to see Arata play too, and he had his reasons for doing what he did, and it wasn't like he punched a reader or anything. It wasn't an awful act by him, but it was against the rules, and on that technicality, he should be suspended from play. Battle. We're here for episode 11, and that's what we're gonna watch. So I have episode 11 of Chihayafuru Season 2 up and ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version of the reaction video with the video up there in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to sync up your own copy of the episodes with the timer-based version, that's what it's there for. Just stick around for the discussion if you want to, and get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down should be coming at you right about now. Notice that I'm not as fucking exhausted at the end of the day, because it's not the end of the day. I get to do this, like, at a reasonable time. It's kind of nice. Okay, let's go. Chihayafuru, Season 2, Episode 11, Beep Beep Timer. Oh, it was Nishida who said that. Right, I totally fucking messed up that. I'm sorry, my bad. In the pre-discussion. Yeah, it was Nishida coming in and saying that. That's true too. Bingo, yeah. That's what got me messed up. He was okay with it. Hmm. He did not expect that to go over so smoothly. Oi, why aren't you fighting? Yeah. I want to know too. Mmm. A bit of him and himself. That drive to play. Damn. Yikes. Oh man, all of this on Taichi's shoulders. That's not alright. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Chihaya. Hot. Nice. Yeah, get some calories then, yeah. Oh, Empress. And she learned some from, You're part of the team, bud. Yes. Oh my god, Empress is gonna step up a little bit. Okay. Alright then. That could go interestingly. Oh boy. Like Ibuki's mugwort. Nom 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 nom. Stress eat. No regrets. I'm with you, Nishida. I'm with you on that, but fuck yeah, lunch lady. Underappreciated role. You gotta stop stress eating though. You're gonna feel terrible. It really is. I'm eating, girl. Oh, yeah. I love her. Yeah, not enough though. Oh, the shaky cam. Hey, buddy. I don't think that's it. Or is he trying to wait to hold himself to the important match against like Fujisaki or something? I don't know. Oh, the door is shut. All right, brackets, baby, brackets. Single elim brackets. Oh boy. Yep. You got it, man. You got it. You can be imposing. Just gazing into the abyss real quick, just staring at this wall. It's all good. Oh my god. Ooh. Tasty onigiri. I mean, kombini onigiri, but still. Ooh, this reader, though. It's got a lot up here. I mean, so do I, to be fair, but... Forceful as fuck. Dude, stop freaking out. You got this. Just chill out. They all lost that round? Who can snap? Only Tsutomu can snap him out of this. Oh, not well. This bad. This a very bad. Hey, Empress. What will you see? Hmm. Hmm. Save himself for something like Fujisaki. An important match. It's not gonna matter if you lose this match, though. Research, baby. Relying on him a different way. Okay. Respect the strategist. Play your game. Stay calm. The build up. Yeah. Hmm. That power of bounty. Wait, what? Punk. Ooh. Wrecked. Don't let him get to you. The true strength. Shaking your game. Yeah. Don't let it. Oh. This is great. Hmm. Oh. All right, buddy. All right. Gotta respect someone who will lower themselves for their friends. He just knows where to apply it. I think it matters. Yeah, but of course. Sweet. Oh. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Fresh and ready. Oh. Hey. Oh, Empress. I really like this match. I really like this episode. Oh. Souvenir. Ooh. That's your punishment instead. Okay. That's rough. But they'll be alright. You know they are, buddy. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, so that's the one with the freckle girl. Yeah. Yep. Pretty much. Of course you do. Yeah, but most of her information was about their looks and clothing and accessories. Yeah. Well, true. Fucking Sherlock Holmes over here. I see you have some tobacco stains on your hands. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. He can interpret her ridiculous notes. It's perfect. Mmm. So we can match Chihaya and Taishi or Nishida. No, we want. Oh, that. Yeah, take the loss and go have your players crush their best. Yeah, she really wants to play Megumu. Yeah, gonna be tough to convince her of that. Team or self? Come on, Chihaya. She's having such a hard time with it. But I have a feeling she's gonna end up against Megumu anyway. I don't know why, but there's been enough build up. And they might change things up when they get to bracket. You know, do that throughout groups because they're confident they can crush groups. Hmm. 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 This ain't gonna be easy. Is Taichi gonna fucking? Is Taichi gonna change it up and give Chihaya what she really wants? Yeah, we're focusing a lot on the order. He's gonna pull a Tsukuba. Oh boy. Oh boy. So it's Fujisaki versus Hokuo. Uh. Nope. Is that Taichi? Is that, I mean, alright. Oh, no! Tsuno! Nice! Y'all are fucked. Pressure, 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 pressure. Oh boy. Uh-oh. This music. Mm-hmm. Oh, he did it. He's pulling a retro more than anything. Oh boy. I have a feeling they're gonna regret that. Oh yeah, the Geek Squad. They might. To throw off people in bracket. Yup. Yup. Exactly what I was thinking. It's like running one case in debate every round until you hit bracket, you switch your case. Works every time, except when it doesn't. And third, oh boy. Uh-huh. Is that the other A? No, okay. They just ran it straight. Don't sweat it, bud. I think they're just really confident in their players. Oh boy. All right, we get to meet the another queen qualifier. Yeah. I think that's exactly what it is. I think that she has leveled up since the last time we've seen her play. That they saw her play against Yumin. And man, against Yumin was a tough match for Chihaya. She has improved since then. She's found some balance between her like precision and speed stuff, but how's it gonna go against Megumu's playstyle? We don't really understand her playstyle yet, because the only person who saw it was Sumide, and like she didn't get that info. But they have seen it on TV. They know who she is. They know what she's about. But how has that changed? I don't know. Lovely. All right, I love this episode. I mean, really did. I was a little bit frazzled and confused about certain things about the whole Nishida Tsutomu conflict. It wasn't that Tsutomu was directly bowing out. It was that Nishida sort of challenged him and threw down the gauntlet. Like we should stick with the same order, but for his own reasons. And then Tsutomu was like, "Yeah, that sounds good. Okay." But neither of them really understood why the other was doing that. And eventually Nishida gets it, and we get it as the audience that, like, Tsutomu needs to sit out for a little bit. He needs to chill for a minute. Because he's been stressfully watching an entire 5-on-5 match for a while now, gathering information and using up brain juice. So he needs to chill. He needs to relax and to rest, and that's exactly what he does. I really love the execution on it. I love Empress trying to get a little bit more involved. You know, she doesn't she's starting to get Karuta. She's not like an advisor in the sense that she understands the game better than the students do, so she can't like decide the order for them or things like that, as she says that advisors are wont to do. But it's interesting to see her taking some cues from other advisors that she's met. Specifically, it was the guy on the memorization team most recently. Although don't like him very much, he's not the best. But she's taking this idea that advisors need to be more involved into account. And we've seen this building up with her like prepping towels and making sure she's got stuff, but in a very like she's the tennis coach way. And now she's doing things like providing bentos for them and going and getting some kombini food, just to ensure that her kids are at their best and able to function. I can't wait to see her like blossom into a more active advisor a little bit as well. Just because I've really come to like Empress as a character. She's kind of wonderful, and like she's the team mom, and that's pretty great. It's nice to have a positive adult role model figure. I don't know about role model, but a positive adult figure who is pushing them forward and doing what she can to help. She's kind of growing alongside, I would say, alongside the first years, alongside the new students, and growing into her role as a bit of a protector and a shield for them against the rest of the administration, which we've been seeing, but also a supporter and helpful, uh, providing snacks and just being there, just being around. It's really nice. Um, I will say that the whole sequence that we got with Nishida realizing that, like, oh geez, just that little bit of information that Tsutomu provided to me is making the difference in this match, making me realize that this is, this is something that I can win. He's not just a superhuman maniac who's against me. He's actually just guessing at the cards, and I can play with that if I stay calm, if I do exactly what Tsutomu told me to do. And I will say that I fucking love Kana's like just use a pouty face to and puppy dog eyes to mess with this guy's flow. Yeah, Kana, you do that. You do that. You use those feminine wiles or whatever you want to call it. Use what you got, girl. Love it. And I gotta say, I think that this moment of Tsukue, who isn't exactly like the most prideful character on the team, I think that it would be more impactful if it were a more prideful character doing this, but that doesn't like take away from it in any way. It's at baseline a really effective sequence showing just how dedicated he is to this, that he will go up to these girls from the other team who just beat the team that he needs info on, and basically dogeza and basically prostrate himself in front of them, like, look, please, I'm doing this for my teammates. I'm sure you know what I mean by that. I care. I really care about this. Can you give me any information on this other team? It's not directly against you. Like, come on, please. And he does. He gets it. And in the same stroke, we kind of get this moment where he sort of mutters "onegaishimasu" to himself, and then they burst out with the win, and we get this whole sequence as he sort of stutter steps a little bit, and then bursts into a run towards them. Like, yes, there's a little stumble, but no, he's still in this for the win. He's still in this for the team. And it's just lovely. It's just freaking lovely. And we get all these flashback moments of the wonderful things that they've shared as a team, their victories and their defeats, and the moment that he made his choice to join this club and to put his all into it, and yeet that desk. It's lovely. It's just wonderful. So, and he's writing an apology letter, but he is forbidden from going and actually cheering for his friends, which makes sense that they want to still, like, we have to do something. We have to do a slap on the wrist punishment. I mean, it hurts, but I don't think it hurts as much as not getting to play at all. And it is exactly what Shinobu has asked for. So he takes the punishment and writes his apology letter, all that jazz. Okay, fine, fine and fair. And then I love the moment where Tsutomu reveals that he can kind of glean some aspects of things from Sumire's totally irrelevant commentary and notes. It's kind of wonderful. I don't know. This sounds weird, and I don't like talking about ships a lot in this show. I know that this is a rather ship heavy show in a lot of conversation threads and stuff, like, oh, Taichi and Chihaya, or Taichi and Sumire, or Chihaya is the best ship, 1-2 pairing, blah, blah, blah. I'm not into that in pretty much anything, but when I see something between a couple of characters and I like the way that it plays out, I'll say, yeah, I would. It sounds weird, but I would ship Tsutomu and Sumire. I would. I think they would work well as a pair. Never gonna happen in the course of the show. Just no chance. But, he kind of gets her beyond whatever, and he would be really good to her. And I think she would be kind of a wild child a little bit, but I think it would be kind of fun. And we get some retro moments, which is great, going full shaft on the head tilts. And yes, there was a bunch of focus on the order thing, but he doesn't do it sneakily. He does it more straightforwardly. And oh boy, it is quite a build-up to this match, specifically to the one-on-one between Megumu and Ayase. And I expect that will come down to the wire. I expect that it will go 2-2. I'm not sure who and who will be those 2-2, but I expect it will come down to their match at the very end, and effectively an individual match. Harkening back to Harada's, like, a team match is an individual match and vice versa. But this is gonna be a tough battle. and I kind of get the feeling that they're gonna lose. I mean, I don't love making massive predictions like that, but I get the feeling with all of the emphasis that we put on Taichi's decision at that point, that and the fact that it lined up correctly and they didn't swap their order at all, that they might have been better served by putting one of their weaker players, weaker relative to ISA, of course. One of their weaker players against Megumu, and just taking that as a loss and putting her against somebody she could defeat in order to maintain for the team, because it was quite a moment of sacrificing one's own goals and one's own desires for the team as a whole, for the community, if you will, in Chihaya giving up her chance to play Megumu. And it's also kind of a lovely and sweet and touching moment of, like, I understand what you really want, Chihaya, when Taichi says, no, 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 we should get this match on the way. It also kind of harkens back to the different goals that they all have, where Taichi was saying, ISA, your goal is to win individuals, and ISA was like, no, my goal is for us to be the best team in Japan. It's a little bit of a conflict there, but I think it's the most interesting thing that could happen from a storytelling perspective, and just like from wanting to see this match, because damn, do I want to see this match. I thought the match with Yumin was pretty intense, and I think that given that both of these characters are sort of aiming for Shinobu's spot, that things might get real interesting here in a minute. I don't know how many episodes this particular match is going to take, but it might be more than one, and I kind of hope that it is more than one. I also kind of don't hope that it is more than one, because time, but whatever, we'll just go with it. Um, and I'm interested to see if we figure out and hear a little bit more about Megumu's, like, backstory and how she's into Karata, as we seem to do that whenever there's like a high profile match going on. So, color me excited. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to take a quick break, take a moment to do a resyncy thingy and all that jazz, and we will be back in just a moment for Chihayafuru Season 2, Episode 12. So, see you in a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are ready, synced up, and good to go for episode 12 of season 2 of Chihayafuru. So let's, without further ado, oh geez, we're rhyming too much. Let's get into it. Beep beep timer. Nope. Yeah, probably. Just have to win. Oh man. Mm. Geek Squad. But they won't. But they didn't. Or they just don't respect you as a strong team. The fact that we're repeating all of this makes me think we're stretching this match between 2 episodes. Mm-hmm. Or do they just trust? I mean, she's a queen contender. I would respect the queen contender. We'll have to see though. We'll see how this plays out. She's sitting in the wrong place. Eh? Oh, it's still the semifinal. Just like, yeah, we're gonna be in the finals against Fujisaki. Oh, geez, yeah, they do not respect at all. Yeah. Yep. Fantastic. And they're all speaking in unison. Of course, in the Mado Cafe. Uh-huh. Definitely pure. The speaking in unison thing's real weird. Don't like. What? Uh, y'all fucking masochists. Alrighty then. How could you? The girl on the side just like, hmm? Not using the headband. What does that mean? Yeah, you mean who we are quite familiar with. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh. Okay, she does have a headband. I kind of have a feeling Chia is going to lose this match, and then she's going to win in the rebound in the individual. It's a weird feeling. I don't know. But that's Shinobu style, and she's aiming for Shinobu. Which means that's what she's prepped for. Yeah, team. No, you shouldn't. You should respect your opponent. Like, oh, I should respect my opponent. Another reader. Yes, he is. She sits really far back. That was fast. Alright? Alright, alright? Oh boy. Maybe. Maybe. On paper. Nah, Hokuo's gonna get bopped. My friends from Tokyo. Assumptions. Oh. It's a big if. Hi. She is scary hot. Freaking bobblehead over here. Secret weapon. Watching on the sidelines. And watching Osaka. Yeah. What's up with that? Or one syllable. He wants to watch? Keep calm. She's giving you all of the single syllable cards. Taking away her strength. Yeah, which is not how she wants to play. That's not terrifying or anything. Right. Removing her strength as an aggressive player, that's a problem. Well. Good night, Scuba. Oh, so mad. So mad. Get the fuck off of me. Yeah. Oof. Welcome to competitive Karuta. Respect to Oe, yeah. Yeah. She's strong, though. She's strong. Yeah, this is looking down. But it's a setup for a 2-2. For Tsutomu and Oe to lose. And Nishida and Taichi to win. And then leave it all up to ISA. Sure. Or you could just be honest. Yes. Do what you gotta do, girl. Do what your strength is. She didn't even move. Her card. Yep. Serious mode Chihaya. She's a solid contender for queen. She's aiming at it. Yeah. Whoops. What changed? Hmm. What changed? Ah. Hmm. Little bit of positive encouragement goes a long way. Oh. On the headband, yeah. Then the close match against you mean. Oh, them in the back. Right there. But that changed. So here's that backstory we were looking for. For now. Wow. So that's the foundation of their team. It's all on her. Yeah, doesn't care at all. Hmm. Hmm. So it's neither of the things we were thinking about before. It's not that they disrespect, nor that they're supremely confident. They just want her against challenging players. Yeah, you gotta get it together, girl. All right. One at a time. One at a time. Yeah, get that glow on, girl. Thank you, OA. Whatever you just did. Ah, oak trees. Hmm. Whoa. Hi, my name is Ayase Chihaya, and I'm really fucking good at Karata. So, gotta get closer. All right, that sounds like the end of an episode, which means we're gonna be watching another one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh, cool. This was a cool match. Cool episode in general, but a cool match. Interested to know what's going on with that red-haired girl who's being built up there in the background. Interested in that. I gotta say, don't love the gaggle of of swooners. Just kind of really annoying. But okay, I mean it's a fine gag that they're like into Megumu deleting their photos. I wonder what her deal is with the deletion of the photos. Why she doesn't want that record being kept. I figure it's something that we might explore a little bit later. That maybe she doesn't want a memory of the journey there. She just wants when she actually achieves her goal of being queen or something like that. But I don't know. There's not enough to go off of at the moment. Um, Interested in the dynamics between the other advisors and coaches. pretty cool. And I really like the way that we explored Megumu's backstory and who she is and what she's about. That she made it to that queen qualifier on a bit of a fluke. She obviously had the talent for sure, but a bit of a fluke, and then in doing so, got this bit of positive reinforcement, and everyone else around her gathered around her and are attempting to prop her up and put her on their shoulders, which is it's a pretty cool dynamic for a team. It also helps to explain why they didn't move their positions around for strategic reasons. They're not interested in doing that. They're interested more than anything in playing as a team for her as an individual, and putting her up against difficult opponents so that she can learn and grow. Which is an interesting concept, like it's an all for one sort of situation. Which is interesting. It does mean that the rest of the team is weakened by that, and I would say as a team are probably weaker than our homies, just because of the way that they play and where their focus is. But still, kind of cool, pretty fun. Some of the faces from Sumire in the background are pretty great. Definitely interested in Redhead Girl. Don't know what to think about that. Um, and kind of cool to see the advisor and her classmates and teammates all working hard and pushing her forward. It's sort of wonderful. It's really nice. It's really nice. And this whole episode with Chihaya on the back foot kind of turns around in a moment when Kana turns to Chihaya and is like, "This is a pinnacle, blah, 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 blah. This is a pivotal moment. You got this. Let's go. We can do this." It's pretty great. Also, mad respect to Kana for being 4 cards up after 3 matches in the day and being a small person, with not a lot of caloric back. What would you call it? Uh, the preemptive would be calorie loading or carb loading, but yeah, not a lot to burn. Um, Man, she must be exhausted, but she's putting her all in, and you gotta respect that. And I kind of love these moments as well. I love the moments of really fucking intense. Megumi, is her name Megumi? I just totally forgot her name. Megumu, right? Uh, Really intense, and then her coming to realize like, oh, I should probably give some respect to this redhead girl across the cards from me, because she's got a little something to her, a little something something, and I gotta respect that, or I'm gonna lose here. Yeah. Interested to see how this plays out. Do definitely have the feeling that Chihaya is not gonna make it through here. That she's going to lose. I don't know why I get that feeling, but like I do get that feeling. Yikes. But hey, maybe there will be a bit of an individual rematch come the individual side of the bracket and the individual tournament over that away. By the way, really interested. I kind of love from a storytelling perspective. I love that everybody's sort of throwing shade at Misuzawa, like they're nothing special. When in reality, like the match between them and Hokuo was dead fucking even difficult and came down straight to the wire, and then came down to just math. Like they ended up in a situation where it was almost impossible for them to win. But beyond that, like we know as audience members that Misuzawa is probably the team to watch here and probably stronger than Hokuo, just on like you have them play 100 matches against each other. It's probably going to be 60-40, 70-30. Misuzawa is going to take those matches. Probably, maybe. I don't know. In any case, this was a cool episode, but it is strongly a setup episode, I think, for what is to come. I believe she's grabbed 2 cards now, so she's down by 2 total, with 6 cards red total. So we're still in the very beginning stages of this match, and it could be a tough one. I was thinking that going to episode 12 would be fine, but given where we've left off, I want to watch the next episode. If it does continue on for more episodes, I will not watch further than 13, but just because time. But as things currently stand, I want to see episode 13, and I want to, with all of the information, the backstory, and things fresh in my mind from this episode, want to move on to the next one and see how more of this match at least plays out. So, I will take a quick break as before, same as it ever was, and just we'll just see you in a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are good to go for episode 13 of Chihayafuru season 2. So let's do that. Beep beep timer. Kana's the fucking best. She really is. I really like her. Just have to throw that out there. She's the best. I mean, Chihaya is Chihaya, but Kana's the best. Hmm. Hear the wind blow. What's up? My card. Yes, let's. Shun the eyes of men, yes. Yeah, he's still like, why am I holding this? What am I doing? Oh, Bellatrix? Oh, yeah. She knows, man. She just knows. Got that game sense. Spider Chihaya, Spider Chihaya. Gets the tingle, smacks the cards. Yup, completely. Whoops. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh. Mm-hmm. That's not good. Because she seems pretty fucking steady. That face, though. Whose side was it on? She's never really fought a card before, has she? Just make the challenge. It's not how Ayase wants to play, but she needs to. Learn from Yumin. That's kind of more terrifying than if she fought back. Oh, yep. Yep. Not at all. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, peeps. Almost a fault, but not. Good job, Tsutomu. Hey. +1 to ship ability. Hmm. Turn on the charm, Tsutomu. Turn it on, buddy. No, so she must love the cards. Yeah. Yeah, the cards about broken love. Of course you did. Bringing the team together, Tsutomu. Ah. Yes, it is. And it's over. Shit. Hmm. She's a tough nut to crack. Yeah, I'm wondering what's behind that face. Too much pressure, you think? Oh man, oh man. Oh. Play your game, play your game. She is watching. Wonder what's up with that. Oh. And the embroidered headband. Is she? I feel like he's misinterpreting. Aww. Ah. Gapu, eh? Uh-huh. Dead card? Oh. Hmm. Because everybody respects you too much. Oh, she doesn't want it. Okay, that's a wrinkle. Is it still a multi-syllable card? After the A's and As's have been read? Prop from beneath? Nice. Faltering. Whoa. Yeah. Ah. Ah. All right. And how do you feel about that? Okay. But who are you? Strange red-headed girl staring down my ISA. Hmm. All of the time. Just all of the time. Still a similar situation with everybody supporting her, but by helping her grow, not by putting their expectations on her. Very different. I have to beat her. Hmm. Uh-oh. Momentum stops again. Oh, this is tough. This is rough. Yeah, she did. She's into it now. No, she's focused on herself now. The same card? Yeah. Gauntlet down, eh? A little bit. Just learned. Just wasn't expecting you to. It's just the weight of expectation. Oh boy. I don't think so. I think she's determined. And I think Sudo's right that she's a bit of a sadist. She'd rather take something away from somebody who wants it than get it for herself. Hmm. Yeah, they're like, well, this Hokuo thing's nice, but... Hey, I wouldn't think about it in those terms, man. This is a sport, we've said it before, this is a sport where age, gender, doesn't matter. Hmm. Hmm. His name is Daigoro, right? Such a manly man name, and having him cry all the time. I see what you're doing. She is. This might as well be a queen qualifier match, you know? Corners, baby. Corners under covers. Aspect of Shinobu appears. Hey, she's been training. Pop. Love the slow-mo replay. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah. That fade. Ooh. Some shade. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. Hand on the shoulder. Tate. Demo. Poof. What you gonna do, Megumu? Hey, all right. If you won't lead, I will. Don't sweat it. You're not taking her place. That was what they needed. I hate it, but, you know, I love it. Don't back down, Nishida. Fucking with you, man. I love this piece of soundtrack. With the squealing guitar in there. Ooh. Really? I don't know about that. That's true. I was about to say, if you contest. Yeah. We both hit it, yo. Oh, they could be such good friends. She's fighting. Yeah. Don't back down, Chihaya! Hmm. No clue. Ah! Their eyes appear. Difficult opponent brings out the best. Right. Fight on, fight on, fight on, fight on. Serious business. Of course. Oh no, this is gonna go to the next episode. Fuck! Ah! We're gonna skip the ED. This was dope. It was really cool. I like this episode a lot. Having this back and forth between Megumu and the reason that we're skipping the ED and we're gonna skip through this discussion a little bit too is because I must see what I assume will be the end of this match next episode. If it goes on further, I'm definitely not watching more, but I said that last time and now we're gonna watch more because yes, that's a reasonable justification. This real good. Discovering that Megumu is battling with her own desire and lack of desire to actually become queen and more doing it to fulfill everybody else's expectations is interesting. It kind of reminds me in a different way of Yumin and her own like lack of desire, except that Megumu's is a little bit different because it's just a twist of desire. It's like she wants to fulfill everybody's expectations. She just doesn't want it for herself until she's challenged to the point where things get interesting. There's also a bit of what Pseudo said, which is that she has a bit of a sadistic side in wanting to take something away from somebody who really desires it more than she wants it herself. But that seems to be shifting as we move through the match, and is pretty cool. There were some lovely cuts in this episode, but I don't know where they were, and I'm not gonna spend the time to find them because I do want to watch another episode. We're already at an hour and 40 minutes into this recording, so the hype is reaching a peak. The shade from Chihaya, you're just like me, but without a good teacher. Yikes. And just an interesting parallel between the way that the two teams support their aces is it's interesting. It's different. Um, it's parallel in some ways and very different in other ways. I like this character. I don't love Nishida's constantly throwing shade at her for being a girl because it's been pretty solidly proven in series that don't matter too much. Except if your name is Master Suo. But you know, whatever. And still real interested in this redhead chick and what her freaking deal is, and why she is watching so closely. But I assume that I guess I would assume that she's something like their version of Tsutomu for Fujisaki, who are being built up as like the finalists. They're probably going to crush Hokuo into paste, and we'll have to see how that plays out. In any case, as I said, I am rushing through the discussion here. Sorry if you wanted me to go deeper on this particular episode. I kind of would like to as well, but I also like balancing that with this has been 3 episodes of pure focus on this one match and tension on it, and it would feel real weird to start off the next reaction with like the last episode of the match. I hope, with the last episode of the match, and then just like watch whatever comes next. So we're going to watch the next episode, and we're going to see how this whole match plays out. So break time, Sinky thingy, back in a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are good to go on episode 14 of Chihayafuru, and I hope it is the last one of the day because that would be 4 episodes, and that's a lot. It's more than I usually like to do. But match, mega move, Chihaya, button heads, fuck. Let's go. Beep beep timer. It looks smaller than most of the cards. It's fine. Yeah, I love the way they walk next to each other and fight over it. It's great. Kind of in lockstep. We'll see. But that's next tournament. I'm stress vaping. Ah! All right. Ooh, she's pulling a Taichi. Oh, it's Shinobu. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was Megumu, but yeah, okay. Yeah, she's terrifying. Hmm. Hmm. I'm sure. Who dat? Oh, it's those two. Ha. Ha. Smack with the full force of a Karata player's swing. Huh? Okay. Yeah. God, that was such a mind bender. Oh, you fucking tease. I like the way that they blended the background into his hair. It's very cool. Haha. So condescending. Oh boy. Practice match. I might not present much of a challenge. You can kill some people, girl. Yeah. Ah. Ah. Show some respect. Calm Shinobu is the scariest Shinobu. Backstory? Okay, back to our focus. Thank you. It's the interesting one. I would assume so. Oh, jeez. Oh, a cold wind. For you. True. Hmm. Oh, Nishida. Hmm. Got your sights set high, lady. Good move. Probably. Shit. The first one out again. Chill, man. Not your fault. She was good. It's okay. She had a slightly easier opponent. That's what I'm here to find out. All right. Who is this girl? That's Ayase Chihaya, and she's really good at karate. Me gu mu. Hmm. Yeah, why suit? Okay. That might be exactly what just happened, though. All right, 1-1. Heading in the direction of a 2-2. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of 2-2 last card. Last card, either met, moot, or suit. Dead cards. All right, Taichi mode. Yeah. It's a lot of dead cards. Fault? She could, but... Meh. Yeah. Remember the name. Oh boy. She lost her card? She lost her. Oh, fuck. Hmm. Yeah, but ow. This is why they put her in third. Improving. Could literally be like the banner statement for the show. It's exactly what we want. Both recognizing a dead card. Maybe. No. Let's give it our best. Hi, Shinobu. Nipping at your heels. I just got this strange cold sensation, like somebody was coming for me. Oh, who got it? Another contest? Was that it? Was that it? That was it. But that brings it to 2-2 now. So it's not on ISA now. Who's still up? Nishida's out. It's a good fucking match. Don't pass out, girl. And she's out. Thank you, Taichi and Kana. One left. Yeah, it's 2-2. And it's all on Tsutomu? One card each? Oh, this is like before. This comes down to... Oh my god. Next one then. Moving your card? No, just standing up. Skue, I believe in you. I believe in the luck. I believe in the prep. Next one's the card. Look at the draw, and he still pulled it out. Oh my god, they actually won. I didn't think they were gonna actually win. Hey, down to the last card, girl. This is why he rested, man. This is why. Okay, so it's them against the reigning champs for like 13 years or some bullshit. And they've been watching. Everyone did. Sumire's in. Yeah. I think she's happy, dude. I think she's happy. She wants a memory. She wants to learn. Whoops. Focus on the singles. You get the... She giving her headband to you? Found a reason to play alone. Good enough to get upset. Huh. Huh. Wow. Okay. Whatever, man. It worked. Yeah. It was still 50-50. So weird for Tsukue. Oh, yeah. A whole bunch. It sure will. Ooh. Yeah. She was really good. You could have held that contest. A. A. Ow. Relax, this is the most important match. Hmm? No way, they came? No, they lost. Okay. Oof. Oof. Hmm. Oh, he's actually thinking about. No, no, no. He's thinking about. No, he's thinking about how tired she is. She's gonna teeter over, man. That is a lot of weight to put on Scuba's shoulders, girl. But okay. I'm interested to see how that manifests. Oh. Stop. Damn. Well, Chihaya lost by one card. The one card that she gave up on the contest on, or you could consider it any of the cards before she got her, got her bearings in the match. But it doesn't really matter. It was still one card. Mad respect to Megumu. Mad respect to Tsutomu. Holy shit. And a superstition pulls it out in the luck of the draw. I thought it was something more statistical than that. It's kind of an interesting thing to have our most analytical, most mathematic player go for a superstitious read. Interesting. Very interesting. I gotta say, I freaking love this particular shot. They just erased the line work on the back of his head and had it flow in with his hair and also with his shirt. But man, I love the aesthetic for this whole thing with the background floating around. I mean, it's real simple, but man, it's cool. It's cool looking. These guys arrive and they're like, "Yeah, we knew we were disqualified, so we stopped for food, grabbed some snacks, whatever." It's like, you almost got my boy disqualified by doing that. Okay, fine, sure, fine, great. The shade from Shinobu and the reflected shade from Arata. Like, nope, I'm not playing with you solo. This is the day for teams, and I have respect for it. Kind of makes her stop for a moment and go, huh? Interesting. I I mean, the continuous pseudo like blast of icy wind gag is nice. I really like this one character on the end, the one against Nishida, who is starting to think of herself as like, I'm a contender too. I want this too. I want to be not just a supporter or a footstool for Megumu. I want to play this out myself. Get ourselves another Taichi going through cards moment, which every time it happens, man, it fills me with a bit of joy and hype. It's always awesome. and it comes down to a 2-2, but not the one I was expecting. It comes down to a 2-2 with Tsukue or Tsutomu. I don't love calling him Tsukue. It's Desk Tomu is a little wonky. She almost falls, but then they pick her up. Like, nope, hold out, watch this ending, watch that match. And Tsukue, the rest was everything, right? Being fresh for this match was everything. Class C or not, he is an anchor for the team, and he is important. I will also say this whole wrap up for Megumu with the setup of like get good enough so that you can be upset when you lose. Man, that's good. And yes, she was victorious in her own match, but still upset by it, still wants it, and chooses to distance herself from the team play because she has changed her tune on becoming queen. She has a bit of that fire in her, and that's cool to see. It's something that has been a continuous through line of Chihayafuru is that the writing manages to make you care about the opponent's desire for victory, and I think it's something that's crucial for any sports anime. Um, but in a case like this, it creates an interesting balance where obviously we're going to lean on the side of wanting Chihaya to win every match, but that can't work from a narrative perspective. And you can justify that not working from a narrative perspective and having her lose by giving the opponents, not just having them be Goliaths or monsters or whatever, giving them their own motivation, giving them their own reasons that we can cheer for them to be winning too, because that's how it is in sports. Nobody plays a sport or enters a competition, or at least nobody gets very far in it if they're just doing it to pad their resume or whatever. No, no, no. They want to win, and they have reasons for wanting to win, and those reasons make it more palatable when they do win and make it more bittersweet when they lose. It always creates a complex set of emotions regardless of how a match goes. And of the sports shows that I've seen, and I've seen a few, Chihayafuru is one of the ones that just over and over and over and over and over and over nails opponent character motivations. Like, it's a given that your main cast is going to have motivations that resonate with the audience. They have to. It's necessary. But to continuously throw new interesting opponents with new and different styles that present new challenges to those characters, and then to give those opponents the sort of 50-50 in the audience's eyes, will they win, will they lose, and either way it's bitter and it's sweet. That's art, that's talent, that's good stuff. It's what I like to see. I love it. I love it. I love it. And she doesn't delete the photos. That's the other thing that works so well here, is that she comes over and these guys who have been a gag this whole time. First off, we see their eyes. I think that's the second time that we've really seen their eyes, giving them a bit more humanity in doing so. But she doesn't delete their photos because she wants that memory. She wants to hold on to this victory that feels like a defeat for her because she wants to grow from it. And she has seen something in her opponent across the cards. She sort of was a little bit dismissive at first, as was everybody else, but we know, and now they know, that ISA is nothing to be fucked with. Uh, yeah, you gotta pay attention when that girl is playing karate. You gotta be on your game, and Megumu has realized that she's got another rival in the scene here, and this is really cool because it sets up somebody else who's going to be, I would assume, somebody that the author can pull out of their pocket and say, "Hey, there's Yumin, there's Shinobu, now there's Megumu. We've got three girls all with their sights set on the queen, and all of them are serious. And in a match between any of them, with the slight exception of Shinobu, who's just a little bit of a tier above the rest for now, maybe a lot of a tier above the rest for now, all three of those three could give and take matches from each other 50-50 all day, every day, and learn and win and grow after fighting each other. So creates an interesting dynamic and a more lively, broader, more vibrant cast of characters that are genuine challenges for not just the team matches, but for Chihaya as a solo player. And they're all three are people that you don't want to see in bracket because they have as good a chance to take it from Chihaya as she does from them. And that's pretty cool. It's a good setup. So, Fujisaki, there's been some real build up for this team as a team, not individual players, with the exception of that redhead girl who's sitting next to the coach and watching carefully. I get the feeling that she's either an ace in the hole or she's their version of Tsukue or Tsutomu. I don't know which, and I'm interested to find out. But after 4 episodes of Chihayafuru just kept being dragged along by the cliffhangers and like, oh, we're in the middle of a match, I have to call it quits for now. So, I've been Teeaboo. This has been Chihayafuru. Season 2, episodes 11, 12, 13, and 14. Whoops. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week where we pick up with what I assume will be moving on into the Fujisaki match and finding out more about this hyper dominant team that has been taking the wins every time for a long time. And maybe a little bit more about that one girl who's been watching and watching and watching and watching and showing up in background shots a lot. So there's some kind of setup going on there. Don't know what it's going to be. Curious to find out. Hope to see you there. And I hope you enjoyed these episodes. See you next time. Peace.